Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today, I wanted to actually play with the new, somewhat new, Master Palette by Mario. I have had it for a couple weeks now, and I just haven't really had a chance to actually play around with it. So I don't really know what I'm going to be doing today. So I think I'm probably going to make this like get ready with me maybe? I don't really know. Don't really know what I'm doing today, so we'll just kind of see what happens. So the first thing that I'm going to use is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Primer. And the Pure Hydrogel Lift for my under eyes. I love this stuff. And I have a sample size of this Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer, and mine is in the shade Alabaster, and I've been testing this out now for about a week. It's so good. I'm so impressed with this. I've just been taking like a couple swipes, you know, all over my face, and it's super easy to blend out. I just have my damp Real Technique sponge. For concealer today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this one is in the shade Neutralizer, so it's more like yellow than anything else, and it just has the little sponge tip at the top, so you just like twist it a couple times and the product comes out the top. And then, of course, setting everything with the RCMA No Color Powder. Is there a hair on my chin? It's a Hubert hair. Pretty sure it's a Hubert hair. That's cute. I don't know if you can see that. Just got powder all over my shirt. It's just pleasant. Then I will be taking my big fluffy brush and my Rimmel Stay Matte powder just to set the outer edges of my face so that it makes everything else really easy to blend. I don't know why I use two different setting powders, but I do. I'm so hungry. For contour, I'm going to be using my current favorite palette. This is from Tarte. It is their highlight and contour little kit here, and taking that contour shade. Fucking hair. There's hair everywhere. For my bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have been so in love with this lately. I have been obsessed with this blush from Clinique. This is in the shade COLOURPOP, and I know that it looks crazy in the pan, like really dark, but I just used a stippling brush and just kind of like tap into it. And with using a stippling brush, this will help to blend the product a bit lighter and more evenly so that you won't get like a slap in the face with blush. You know what I'm saying? For highlight today, I'm going to use the Sleek Solstice palette, and I think what I'm going to do is probably mix these two shades right here. Probably. Not probably. It's what I'm going to do. I wasn't hitting the record button, and for about 5 minutes I was talking to the camera. So that happened. Yeah. So all I did off camera was my eyebrows, and then I just put a little bit of concealer over my eyelids to use as an eyeshadow primer because I'm far too lazy to get up off my chair and actually go get mine. And then I just set that with, what is this shade? I just set that with this kind of like yellow shade from the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette, just because the Anastasia one doesn't really have a light enough shade for my skin tone to just set everything down. So like I said, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to see where my mind takes me. And this is what the palette looks like. And it is filled with these beautiful, just like kind of warm, neutral colors. You get 3 matte shades right down here, and then the rest are like a shimmery kind of shade. Nothing too crazy. Definitely more on the subtle side of shimmer. But I'm so excited to try this out. So I think what I'm going to do first is take the shade Lula and use that as a transition shade. And I'm going to try to actually keep myself in focus here without getting my fat hand in the camera. And then taking a slightly more tapered brush, I'm going to be dipping into Violetta. So I'm back to that brush that has nothing on it, and just going over those colors again. Next, I'm going to take the shade Muse right here. And I'm just taking a flat shader brush. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I'm going to use that same brush, and this time I'm picking up NYC, which is the shade right here. I feel like this is just a little bit darker than the one we used on the lid, and I'm going to focus this on the outer V of the eye. I'm not cleaning the brush off, I'm just picking up that color. And then I'm taking like an even smaller brush here, and I'm going to go back into Violetta, that matte shade that we used. I'm actually gonna go back into this Naked palette and just pick up that one shade that I used, that like yellowish one right here. And I'm gonna mix that shade with just a little bit of Lula, which was that first shade we went in with. I'm just taking like a little pencil brush, and I'm going to be taking Lula again and putting that on the lower lash line, and I'm just going to kind of build up the same colors that we did on top. And then I'm going to take Violetta and just kind of buff that color out. I think I'm going to use Fifth Ave, and I'm going to go ahead and use that in the inner corner, and I think right under the brow bone. Use a brown eyeliner from ColourPop. This is Stomper. Using the number 90 gel liner from INGLOT. And then using L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. For lips, this is from Clinique. It's just like a sample size, and this is their almost lipstick in the shade Pink Honey. So it's not like a full-on lipstick, it's kind of like a sheer color. But it's really hydrating and my lips are dry, so that's what we're gonna do today. Plus, oh, I know that this wasn't really like a tutorial so much as me just like playing around with the palette, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! If there's another look.
Can you pause it?
Hold on. I literally just have to do my outro. There isn't.
What happened to your camera?
God damn it! Anyway. Ooh, that was a lot of boobs. A lot of boobs.